BZ does spawn out, so he's gonna have a pinch here. So a couple of kills going down, down on both sides, but FaZe are holding on for now.
Can you make it scrappy? Can you get in? Can you extend this somehow? Now just 15 points needed. The kills starting to come through. They're starting to be there for Atlanta FaZe. 10 to go. Draza lighting it up. OpTic are scrambling. OpTic are sprinting. It's 5 in a row for Draza. FaZe look to get the last lap. They lock it down in Palace, and OpTic are out of the tournament.
So Brandon is now entirely playing for the win, right? Like he went from, you know, where Scrap is right now to where I am when I retired. Full transition, right? And before he did this, he didn't win for a couple of years. So now people were yelling at him about not playing for the win. He was a stat patter. He didn't know how to win. He didn't have the winning mentality. He was doing stupid shit on the map, not allowing his team to be put in good spots. Now he is no longer utilizing his talent. He's playing too much for the win. He's playing too slow. He's not doing what he should on the map with his talent. How logic, genuinely, this is a serious question for chat here. Do some critical thinking. How is Brandon go from one end of the spectrum to the complete other side? Full 180, not even in the same realm of player that he was 2 years ago. And it's still his fault. Please explain to me. The only argument is the team dynamic that they have. That is the only thing that you can say, is that the dynamic of the team changed and like his playstyle, like it doesn't work. Dude, they were undefeated in Hardpoint on the weekend until they played FaZe again. Undefeated. They were the second best Hardpoint team on the weekend other than Toronto, who won the event. They were phenomenal in Hardpoint Online. Their S&D is terrible. That's why they lost these series. Their S&D is fucking abysmally bad. They have a severe map pool problem in Search and Destroy. And that is the reason that they did not go further in this event.
So OpTic winning in S&D, Control, and S&D, obviously they dominated in those three modes. But a Neslo win, to me personally, it's never been as impressive. I've always said that. Especially when we get to LAN, like the team that's normally hot in Hardpoint will always take at least one of those 2-3-5s. Right. I'm interested to see kind of how this plays out once we get to LAN, because I do think Toronto is clear-cut the better HP team.
So probably play whoever the fifth seed is, and then likely the winner of New York. I assume the winner of New York and OpTic will be first seed, and that's who they'll play in winter semis.
Yeah. Ken at this B2. Skies finds a double. Shotzzy somehow, some way, makes his way through to make a play happen, but he gets traded by New York, and it's only 20 seconds until they take map 1.
Not a lot of numbers here for OpTic, and now it has to hit from the front, but Kenny gets 2 somehow. How has he managed to pull that off? Shotzzy cut down by Sim. Clean shots as he doubles down. 242-24. New York still with numbers into the hard point, but they're being tested. 15 seconds. OpTic have to see another hard point. Hydra on the cross cuts down 2, and that will likely be enough to do it. Can anyone touch in time? No, barely not. 2. Stay in this position relatively concealed. A little bit of support. Kismet, good stun. Tags coming through. Shotzzy just barely still alive, but Sid follows up. Kill is good. And now Hydra has completely broken this play, gotten around the back, and my goodness. We've seen, well, I was going to say 5 perfect rounds of Search and Destroy for one team or the other, but it's only one small trade that OpTic can find. And New York will go to
I did that Wednesday night actually. I don't even know they just
so there was any team to play. It was New York, and obviously we go down early. But I feel like for us, like that's spoken to our year so far. Is that I feel like our composure and everything is kind of being tested a lot of the times on these online qualifiers. And when you can do it versus a good team like New York, I feel like that was a big confidence boost going into the major.
New York are ready with the crossfires, at least trading efficiently. Right back into the point they go.
Every life is a valuable one right now for OpTic. Kismet. Oh, completely overwhelmed. Double hit comes out in the pistol. Kenny. Holy smokes. Hydra just got obliterated. Now Pred around the back. Not quite able to finish off as Sib is right there over the jump ball. But Shotzzy able to work with Kenny for 2. First tick locked. Shotzzy not done. That'll turn into 2. And let's be honest, that's likely going to be the 3rd. New York just nowhere nearby, and that's what we call good objective play. Get on, stack it, force New York to make something incredible happen, and they're not able to. It's a 3-0 for OpTic. New York.
Yeah, you gotta get in, and you have to do it by winning a couple gunfights, but OpTic only needing a couple seconds until they secure this map number 4. It's a mixed fest dancing, Shotzzy dancing with death. He walks out on top, OpTic trying to force game 5.
Last couple of seconds, and no, the last gunfight comes through to secure the final point. I mean, wow. Trying to hold the front door. Shotzzy working on another flank opportunity. Does he get timing again? Oh, sure does. He finds Hydra. Red went 1 for 1, but the trades are decent. We're going to go 2v2 early.
It's 2v2, the ARs of OpTic Texas versus Kismet and Skies. 55 seconds left. New York are just going to throw that decoy smoke out to force OpTic Texas to hit the rotation over towards B, but they have read this to perfection.
Kenny's stun not hitting anything means that Dashy knows it very well. Maybe tested here at A. Does he catch the timing? Doors pop. There's the first. Skies tries the battle back.
Let's fucking go, Bruce! Let's fucking go, baby! Ah! The easiest read. Fucking go, Bruce! Right here. Oh my god. Fucking go. Wait. That was actually the easiest read. Let's go. Oh, thank God. Oh, shit. You're fucking kidding. Yeah.
Perspective, do they really have the strength in depth of their search and destroy map pool? We don't really have the evidence on that yet. We know they're great at Karachi, but I don't think they're going to get that very often at the major, so then we're going to have to see more of their Rio search, more of their invasion search, and if those are improved as well, then sure, OpTic can win this event for sure. If they haven't, then I think they're not going to win. But I do think that OpTic probably are the favourites here. They're the number 1 seed, they have the easiest side of the bracket if there is one, and they've arguably played the best COD, at least consistently, over the last couple of weeks.
For my waiting. Again, with Toronto, Pat, they've lost 4 searches in a row going to this event. Like, as good as they are in hardpoint, like, if they can't win searches and they grind these series and they lose game 5s, like, I don't tell you.
Wait, Pat, what was your order?
Ultra FaZe, New York, OpTic.
Bro, you have New York over OpTic?
Yeah, for sure. Every player on OpTic, in my opinion, gets worse on lane outside of Pred.
I have New York simply because, like, bro, they were... Like, it's not like this is the only reason they lost. Like, OpTic played a good series, but they were obviously testing their map pool a bit here. Like, they were giving...
We think Kenny gets worse on land?
Yeah, no, I think he's a mix. Like, he's a break even.
That's a good backpedal.
But he doesn't get worse. He just doesn't get better.
They have Sam King. What about Brandon? You think Brandon gets worse on them?
No,
I think he's about the same.
He gets even.
I think he's about the same.
So your statement was just completely and utterly wrong.
Well, do it. What was that? Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah. Ooh, see why I took it? They asking me who would've thought. I did. Keeping it humble in person, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay, I'm lying. Straight to the fact when the beat hitting right, I just say how I'm feeling. No, I can't hide it. Feel like I'm taking on a giant Goliath. I'm slinging a shot to the island. Boom, I ain't never missing. I put in the work, every verse gets written. I ain't no menace, but they heard my penance. Every word like a purpose to serve that sentence. Wait, every time I hit a beat, I got like infinite flows, different approach, slow, fast. Yeah, I'm ripping and bold. Get for the gap, go back. Now I'm taking the blow, giving a gift when I rap like a ribbon and bow. And I'm tying up these loose ends. I wanna know where the roof ends. If sky's the limit, what's true then? Why does the moon have shoe prints? Switch up the beat, I don't know what my style is. They wanted something that sounded like Violet. I said okay, then go listen to Violet. Crying about it, then cueing the violence. Yeah, shout out to Benz, we kept it spinning. They feeling dizzy, I keep on winning. Feel like I'm Drizzy. Shout out to Toronto, that's word to the city. I've been switching lanes like I'm Tory. They know that I'm Diddy. I say that I'm sorry, but no, I don't pity the lanes of my story that's going against me. I pave a new way. If I want it, I get it. I'm Diddy. Whoa, yeah, back to back flows, back to back hits. Had some bad friends, had to ask those. I don't make friends, I just meet and stack the cash so high, caved in. Now my tax guy wants a meeting. Had to show me what I owe these government guys. Almost fainted, not complaining. Just a joke, please don't go saying that I switched up. How I'm changing, I'm just proud now. Feels amazing. Look, yeah, everything I said I wanted, I got. Told him I got the moment I'm making 6 figures a month. I was streaming, I'll stop. I lied, I still didn't stop. Yeah, copycats on the timeline. Inspired, I say lies. Word for word, it's a fine line. Had to go and check the guidelines. Really had me feeling like why I tried till I realized when it comes to fate, I decide mine while they watch and wait from the sidelines. Set the pace, they on my time. I keep rising like high tide. They reaching out, I give high fives. They in and out, I'm like 5 guys. Innovate while they imitate. Front row, but I'm center stage. I'm still the rookie like Dennis Quaid. I'm independent, that's better pay. Look, I get it, the numbers are different. You gotta do something to feel like you matter. They copy the best, well I guess if I'm seeing it from that perspective, impressive, I'm actually flattered. And they must have iced at the teeth, because honestly, all that I'm hearing these days is chatter. You can go down or up, but however you want to spell it, I'm taking the latter.
Down, more chains come in. Is it so good? Connects with the hip fire for the third.
Me and TJ just wanted to stick together. Obviously in the offseason, we were like, yo, we got to play with each other. We're both really good. And then that's when we just hit up Slasher and Kenny. We're like, yo, because they were a duo too. So we're like, you know what, let's just do us four. And then we were just looking for a fifth. We're like, you know what, we just kind of need someone that understands the game. So that's when we decided to pick up JCat. The first time we played on LAN with each other was at Minnesota, and we did not have a good showing at all.
We all expect them to get better. We all expect them to improve. They got to get the ball rolling.
We're not grinding as hard as we could have been. We put in way more time, so I'm really excited for these next tournaments for sure. Walking out on stage, it definitely felt different.
Make some noise for OpTic LA!
I think this new look OpTic Gaming roster is perfect.
I feel great representing Los Angeles on OpTic Gaming. It's a little different.
It's not the same OpTic that everyone knows.
This team can absolutely do a ton of damage this year.
OpTic Gaming will be the best team this year, without question. The guys that went over to NRG and the Huntsman, these are some of the biggest names in the history of OpTic Gaming. So do I think a large percentage of their fan base is more than likely now Huntsman fans? Yeah. The reason that I loved it is because it creates like an instant rivalry.
There was tons of people, you know, tweeting me like, oh, you're not the real OpTic, or all this, you guys are gonna do good. It just motivates me even more. Like using that trash talk to fuel that fire just makes me feel like that kid who's trying to go pro again.
It's gonna be interesting, to say the least, to be playing against OpTic.
There's no one that can tell me when those two teams match up, there's not something extra there. They want to smash the living hell out of the opposition on that stage.
We're not just here to, win a few matches. We're here to hopefully win it all by the end of the year. I don't really notice the difference. I thought it was Bruce. You went a whole year with people cheering you, wanting you to win, wanting you to succeed, to now this year, people are just booing you, hoping you fail. Definitely a complete 180 switch. We're not bad dudes. We're just trying to win championships and stuff like that. They're not really here to harm anybody. That's when maybe we're just overreacting a little bit. We're just more focused on winning, and I'm really excited for this whole season just because I know that I'm really good at this game and I could still do what I've been doing these past couple of years.
Representing Los Angeles, it is OpTic Gaming.
That is sensational from OpTic. Coming through the front line, Dashy! And it's Slasher! And suddenly the sweep comes in from OpTic! Are you kidding me?
The main AR, let's hear it for the big Bruce!
They have just gone on a big flank. Instead, decides, no, that's not going to be the game plan, and Dashy will deal with him. And, well, Dashy may actually have a couple more to deal with. He's inside the first hill. Should be able to find at least one. There's number 2. Nice play from Dashy. He's on a 5 streak right now. That's a 7-7 start for Kismet on Paris Legion. And he's actually managed to shut down Slasher as well in the kill feed. So he's going to keep going. Power position. Playing calm on this map. Dashy again finds the ball. Kill, throws out the trophy. He should be decapped. And if OpTic Gaming can hold this for the final minute, you cannot give up a full 60 here on this hill. It would be just devastating for Minnesota.
OpTic is 0-3 on this map, and they're poised up trying to get this first win, doing a fantastic job on the whole. Dashy with the air, able to get 2. Give him the 3rd, and if there was a 4th nearby, you know he would take it. But on the hill is Dashy, finding kills, finding his scrap time.
Clay was panicking, bro. He's like, I better hit my shot. Going to Butcher and Cap. Running out of ammo again. Going to the trusty knife, but no chance to make the play. A good job contesting, a good job getting the flip. And now OpTic in a really big position to maybe eclipse the 200-point mark and put this game to bed. A stronghold here, I think, might put it out of range. And Dashy! 5 spree crisp shots onto the first and now into the house so he can win that one snap. It is on to Crim6. The reaction speed, unhuman. As he looks for the last remaining player, there it is again. 3 for Dashy inside their home cap.
Well, they need this 2 cap, 90 seconds left on the clock. They're down by just 10 points, 12 points per minute. If you hold in a 2 cap, they need this now. And OpTic Gaming, they're going to be the ones to take over by B. You'd like to see number 3 Blast maybe push towards C, and that's what he's going to be doing. But also,
close to it. It's now a 40-point lead with 2.5 flies and a neutral as well. Similar to what we saw London do with that. Well, they did it the same way.
What's going on it?
Just do whatever they want.
This time it hits. Smoke out. Won't save me this time, Shirty Poo. Dashy. It's a...
Find him, man. The sniper is on point for Dashy.
Now a 5 versus 2. It out here, and Dashy find the kills quick enough. That's the question. Luca will fall. 30 seconds left. Unfortunately, the contest comes through once again.
This is not the semifinal we expected. I had OpTic, so I'd won part of it right. I think I'm the only person on that was crazy enough to take that, but everything else, I mean, this is probably the most unlikely pairing that you possibly could have had for the semifinal out of that side. Just unbelievable.
And they looked much better in the respawns today, didn't they? Especially
the third, maybe fourth time OpTic Gaming has been brought up in roster rumors this season. If you haven't seen it, Intel Call of Duty tweeted not long ago that OpTic Gaming are trialing at least one player this week in place of Dashy. From his source, Gunless isn't the one he's heard, but don't rule it out. He also later went on to say that Draza, current UIU Challenger player, is the one being trialed. Now, from what I've heard, not only is Draza being trialed, but so is his UIU teammate, Dylan Rex. And also, from what I've been told, the talks could become more serious depending on how the scrimmages go.
Challengers region, and we see a very similar thing here with the player that is potentially right now scrimming with the OpTic Gaming Los Angeles instead of Dashy. So Depends comes out with this yesterday. Gunless for Dashy. Dashy is streaming on Twitch right now. So Dashy was streaming Warzone, and if you look closely at this image right here, you can see that Quavo Kenny is playing Domination on Hackney Yard, not joinable. So clearly the OpTic Gaming Los Angeles team was scrimming without Dashy in the starting lineup.
Because of a bad Call of Duty title, that being the obvious turmoil inside OpTic Gaming we have talked about, that being Chino and Dashy out, Hollow and Draz in, and of course just 6 weeks away from champs, having a guy like Dashy on the bench is not, it's an oddity, right? It's a rarity. It makes you think what accuracy I'm about to show you guys for the clip, what he does say probably does reign true. I just need to clarify, he is not calling him out for this. It's just crazy.
Dashy, listen, for the player that was looked upon in early Black Ops 4 as the prodigy, right? The signing that OpTic looked at to headline their future, to now be a part of 2 different all-star lineups in which practice and internal problems seem to be the core problem, right? Based on tweets, based on different conversations that we've seen from the coach, TP, from what we've seen from different claims from players like Crim6 who are part of that team, it's been a trend. And listen, I won't pretend to act like I know the internal details behind the teams that he's been on. But what I can say is that he's becoming the common denominator. He's becoming the consistent name. He's becoming the replaceable piece. And this is not just the first time, but the second time that OGLA have tried to scrimmage without him. Right? People are starting to forget, by the way, after all of these talks and after the recent events that he's had, the lack of performance as of recently, people are starting to forget the hype around him at the start of Black Ops 4. I mean, I would literally go on to say he was supposed to be Simp. He was supposed to lead OpTic to a world championship. And to just in that one season, just after one season, after winning the first event of Black Ops 4, not really doing a crazy amount in terms of victories toward the end of Black Ops 4, but from one season, he is now going from that team, that spotlight, to possibly being replaced and not playing at the biggest event in Call of Duty esports history.
Back in Modern Warfare 2, when I started doing that competitive sniping, there was no prize or anything to play for, but it was just the pure joy of sniping. Something that separates me from other snipers is reaction time. and the ability to play up close with the sniper.
I start, like, I don't want to sound too cocky, but like if I start feeling with a sniper, I feel like it's impossible like to stop me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because,
especially if
I
you're
literally, because I'm always gonna get a shot off. Oh, like most of the times, whether it's like a quick scope or a hard scope. So it's just one of those things where.
No Dashy has a sniper rifle.
Oh yeah, whoa.
Are you expecting to find
They can never keep me down, I'm going. And if I ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up. I bet when I land, they gon' tell me it's luck again. See that I'm winning, it's harder to watch. I'm setting the stage, you should give me my props. You ain't got no soul, you lacking the spirit. You talk out your neck, I'ma show you I'm with it. I would really hate for you to sit and watch me win again and win again and win again. I know it's probably getting on me and when I'm synonym. So if I ever win again, just know I did the minimum. I didn't have to sell my soul. Please don't play no games with me. It was never about the fame to me. They needed the best, so they came to me. Who the best in this thing? Tell them, yeah, that's me. Tell them who bring the vibe, say, yeah, that's me. Who make it flip, make it bang, ooh, yeah, that's me. Who make the party feel alive, tell them, yeah, that's me. My girl's so proud of your boy when they ask, is that your man? Yeah, that's me. And if I'm taking a shot, I don't miss. Who knew I would be at the top like this? And no one made my goals for me. But I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Cause it's the path that God chose for me. So even if some doors close for me, I still won't let y'all close to me. So please step back where you're supposed to be. Put the game all on hold for me. And sit back, watch me roast to be. It's in my genes, I'm better than them. And I know my flow too sick, I got the medicine. I'm way at the top, who could take my place? I went too hard, can't feel my face. Who the best in this thing? Tell them, yeah, that's me. Tell them who bring the vibe, say, yeah, that's me. Who make it flip, make it bang, ooh, yeah, that's me. Who make the party feel alive, tell them, yeah, that's me. Whoa. Yeah, ooh, yeah, that's me. Who that chillin' at the top, tell them, yeah, that's me. Yeah, tell them, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm chillin' at the top, ooh, yeah, that's me.
Say world star.
I believe we have the confirmation that Dashy is playing in for Game 5. Kenny having internet problems, which, I mean, you just absolutely have to feel for him and the entire OpTic Gaming team. This is just a worst case scenario. I know Kenny has put so much hard work into this, but Dashy playing. I guess one good thing for Dashy, you're playing Piccadilly, you can bring out the sniper. But yeah, frustrating times for the OpTic Gaming side.
Dashy, I mean, what more do you want? He's 6-6.
Yep.
Great, right? Great. That's an unreal stat line for somebody coming in and filling in a map 5 like this. Cold not playing in the rest of the series. But what a job he is doing. But Hollow is the guy. Hollow is 12-7. As Dashy hits the snipe, though, that's a first blood. And will that be the first domino to close out one of the weirder best of 5s we've ever commentated? Some
big
quality
kill.
Beams there from Vivid. Yeah, that's a huge one.
It's a huge kill. Plus, you have Dashy inside with a sniper, so he can only do so much on the cross. TJ, Nate hits him, so he freaks out a little bit. LA, they slowed this round down big time. Dashy's got to be careful. Does get away. And Vivid, I mean, he is just taking fight after fight. Talk about confidence. 11 kills in this game. But there's Dashy. Hits another one. Challenge me again, sir. I got a new angle.
He's hitting the snipes. He's going massive as a substitute in this map 5. Now Draza, he gets so much information there. Gets so much information. Now going to reposition top. Can he catch him off a bomb? No, it's Dashy. Hit another snipe as he's got 3 in the round. 5 in a row. Dead silence out as he's feeling himself. They can close it out here. Slasher peeks the edge. It's all to Saints. Saints last man up. He's been spotted. Draza and TJ have got to get the trade, and there it is. The kill is in for OpTic. They're going to get the series win. And what an unbelievable sequence it was.
Navigate your subs on where you want them to pick up so you can set up. Bam. He told us that. We go pick up top L. We were still ass. We were still ass. Like, keep in mind, it wasn't like, oh, Bandit was just ultra fine on AR. We were still ass. So what the fuck you do? Keep playing, keep being ass. We gave you what you want. He didn't take advantage of it. He barely, like, bro, I am not talking shit on Brandon. This is literally the facts. I'm not doing no capping. Brandon showed the scrims, moans to the mics, and barely calls out. And it may just be a Brandon thing. It may just be a Brandon thing. And like I said, I have no hate towards Brandon. That's my homie as out of game.
I end on just like benching Dashy, and then
Why
picking
though?
up,
Why though?
picking up a
Can we talk
person.
about that first?
Oh yeah, sure. So what happened is we felt like he wasn't really giving effort in practice. Like so, like it's not like he wasn't late. He was always there on time, but the thing is like when we would be practicing, people would be talking to him or like talking towards him. There was one case where I even was like, okay, we probably should have done this and that. Like, what do you think? And he just like ignored me, and it was, I don't know, I don't want to say that like maybe it's just like he didn't want to like not want to try, but it was maybe like he probably didn't see the potential we had.
Completely fucking fine. You can't win them all. You can't win them all, but at least try. You know what I'm saying? At least try. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That stop the cap. Just stop the cap. We had a bad year. It's unlucky. The fans roast you for having a bad year. It is what it is. Come back next year. Go harder. Got what you wanted. You're off the team. Do your thing.
Not to one, not to one.
I'm running in place. Desperate to break it down as soon as he gets to the back line. It's Big Bruce you got to deal with. That is a box spree. The anchor keeping these Heretics away. Holding them down, holding them away. Fred finds a team kill for now, but Dashy one bullet away from finding Avid on metal. The answer is no. I can't quite get to the time. The shot is here. 2 but I'm on a different level. Gotta keep grinding till I'm laid up in the casket. No fake ground, but you feel it's flawed. Nice read on the pressure here from Dashy. 15 seconds left on the clock for Miami, and I think we just witnessed a round that'll be the last. All the haters is there's the first, and it's going to be a cleanup. It's Big Bruce. He's on a 5. One more kill next. Speaking of 6, it's Shossi still on the spree. Can the Heretics find the kill here? You get the hard stun, you go get that free kill. 4 versus 2 now from OpTic. Just gonna seal the D. Try to go somewhere else. Ken gonna pick you apart in Miami Heretics. Desperate for a kill. Oh, yeah, it's not medals. He can't get it done. OpTic looking perfect on the day. And that is that. The 3-0 is complete.
Yeah, guess I know better. I ain't got no chill, so they call me a devil like no. I am just a man on a mission. If I want it, then I get it. I go. And if you're trying to test me a beast, you gon' need me a meeting. The chance to take this flavor, you're testing your luck. If you think you make it down, then you're sadly mistaken. I know what you putting your stake in, cause I ain't got no patience and no limitations. I'm trying to figure me out, and I know I don't make sense. But no one's there when you call, like you're trapped in the Matrix. You need to take a break from it. I think you should take 6. Cause yes, I hold the throne, and no one else can replace this. The paper only go deeper the harder you chase it. I'm the greatest that you ever made. It's time that you face it. So tell me.
This is for the map. The pressure is there.
All the haters and heavy rotation. You gon' lose yourself with testing me. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Cause I'm looking like Wesley test me. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Cause I'm looking like Wesley test me.
Kenny gets 2. There's another one here for it. Kleenex finds another. Wait, the cut. They're through. Inside still the damage, but the time's still ticking. Cruz might be too slow. You have to get on the point. Hit the gas. Hit the go button. Is it enough?
Lose my mind. No. Like Wesley test me.
Game. OpTic Texas win it.
So happy what you listened to. That first time, P2, we got waved, and you fucking smoked it.
Killed the one dude that tried fucking.
You killed the one dude that tried to go on you, and then you killed the guy pushing you. You got dirty flow. How much? 5 times we died on streaks in the major control.
Dude, I was 2 off.
Everyone was at 5. That shit was insane.
Just come up with a win versus Toronto. We were obviously gonna versus FaZe in the winners finals. We were definitely really, really confident because obviously FaZe is a really good team. But we knew if we won that match, we felt like we were gonna win that event.
To earn this time.
Still 30 seconds left. Gunfight's going down. Kenny now on 5 in a row. Outside of Shotzi, pretty much everybody was double negative before these last couple of hills. So you get the one streak and you find the second, you absolutely can. The headshots coming through here for the green wall.
And sometimes for OpTic, I mean, not so much this weekend, but they had plenty of slow starts in the qualifier part of this, where they came out, didn't get going until late in map 1, didn't get going until map 2. They're familiar with this because they've done it many times. Now they're starting to heat up, come alive, getting ready to head to our next point and see if now it's OpTic Texas' turn to make a rally behind a couple of those streaks.
This time, and here we go. You have 2 players back cafe, 1 player on the hill, Celium mid-tank.
This is an absolutely wild finish now. Play clock ticking. Stops as they get in the point. 5 points between the teams. 1 spawn side out Palace for Texas. Sip winning fights. Rallying back in. Lead changes there, and FaZe now going out in front. 10 away from the victory with now 7 still holding on the clock. Is Pred looking to hit the angle. Can't quite find it. They're getting trapped inside of Palace. It's all Atlanta FaZe for now. No! Opening on the map is FaZe. Close it out. They handle it. Fans starting to rally behind OpTic now as they've tied this up 2-2. Shutting down the brilliant play from Cell earlier in this is Pred. Looking, lurking, looming. Trying to get one, not going to happen. Double chalice in, but Dashy gets a kill at the same time. Rapid into Shotzi, you go 2 for 2. And now your 2 players of OpTic, players over by B.
Well, you don't have the bomb. You can't really commit towards A. BZ's all the way through back plane, but Dashy spots him. Man advantage now to OpTic. Celium very much. And hello, Kenny. And now he reads it.
Just gets away with 48 HP. 1 versus 1.
Last second. Dashy not going to check it.
Here he comes. Ooh, spots him. Nice syntax to keep him at bay, but he shallows forward. Pistol hits. Bruce with the clutch in the 1 versus 1. 3 straight rounds now for OpTic. Yeah. Drops him. Sip now. 1 versus 2. 25 seconds on the clock. Here's the glass break up top and trying to get forward now.
And they have no idea where Pred is on the map at the moment. Shotzi gonna go for the peek. He finds it. Checks the bomb. OpTic tied up at 1. Here's the help for Shotzi. Did buy some time. Cruz though in. The extra utility is there. At least you get the info. You find the comms and you find 2 kills.
30 now to go. Desperation for OpTic to try and get onto this A point. Shotzi trying to make the plays into the back line. Not able to do it this time. Tread gun is hot, but good survival. And good help there if you're FaZe.
Last chance.
Time dwindling. Last chance is right. 10 seconds to go. They're hunting them down. They're pushing out A street. No openings in the defense. FaZe have locked it down, put up a wall, shut it down. Control win for Atlanta FaZe, up 2-1 in the series. And Dashy gets the spawn in for Pred. So you get another person there. He's going to spawn up on the point, and Dashy gets the kill. So hitting it once more doesn't work out for FaZe. The rotation for Dashy pays off. Now you look to get the lead change if you are OpTic. Dashy keeps on beaming. Up to 5 and 5. Some help now from Shotzi, who's looking to get forward. Stunned up, damage in, Simtex through. Texas still holding Joe.
And that's kind of what always FaZe has done, right? We've seen them time and time again on this map. They'll fight for the P2 scrap time. They won't hit those long routes. And then from there, because that's where they want to start their P3 push from, their break from is junk side, as they're doing right now. You have 1 player pushed up in Draza. Can he find the kill? He does. So now is when it's going to start getting messy, but you have the 20-point lead.
Nice. You guys good, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't think there could be more here. You stunned me.
There could be a guy in the back.
I'm out deep right. More here. One more ult. Missing 1. Get time. I'm 1 shot right.
I think so.
One can be thrown about timing. Back red. There's 2. 3 red. 3 red. I got 1. I got 1 more. Weak. There's 2 red. Last guy's pitching somewhere. I spawned Coop. Close Coop.
I think 30.
I'm getting third.
Both weak. 1 with the deep right. The deepest back, I think.
I need help, boys.
In the back, and done. Spawning red.
Back weekend.
And dead. I'm trying to come out. 3. Chalice. I'll climb. Dashy, 1 shot.
I'm going third.
Hands TV.
If you are OpTic, it looks like Kenny, he realizes that. Now going to go into red. Cell going to play safe. Still,
Someone's got to get on the hill for OpTic. Yeah, you got to contest it. You got to get him out. You got to do something. You're still inside. 5 points now for the victory. Draza still soaking. Simp with the cross. The multi-kill. He waits it on the hill. Tiny tears are taking over. And it's FaZe again. Brother. This series was something. These maps were bonkers. And vintage Abizi, vintage Simp with the takeover late. That stretch from Abizi, because it felt like a P3 win. And you thought the ring was vintage Abizi was once done.
They gon' see me on top. They gon' see me on top. They gon' see me on top. They gon' see me on top.
Causing nothing but discourse through the lines of the Subliners. Pressure now on still. Find a corner. Enjoy the snow. As there's the kills again. Slide. A second for Fred. Look at the numbers. Oh, and with a bonus gun. The Kismet tries to keep the play alive. You have to get going. This could be game. This is just a victory lap now from OpTic. The kills are flowing their direction. They are making it look easy. What a way to bounce back and set the tone. OpTic Texas. Perfect on sub base. 4 more points just to get it done. There you go, 249, contest for a moment, but the game is done.
Everybody knows when they see me, I'm on top.
Passes it to Kenny. Kenny finds
take a
one.
place to the ceiling, I'm on top.
Can't get another. Sky's good work. Dashy there for the trade immediately. And now it's a 2v1. That's tossing the cards. Heard the one-shot call-out and flew in with a pistol. Now Hydra. Between these two players, great trigger discipline, but question is, how quick can it be to trade off Dashy?
I'm a product of the East. Hungry for the greatness, I'm a part of what I eat. Neighbors got to know me how I'm rolling down the street. Play the melody, it's how they got it on beat. It was getting hot, it's cause I'm walking with the heat. Now I went into the studio and had to put the beat down. Show them what I want and I can see they want the piece now. I just wanna see me on top. See the passion flowing out through the veins. You can see the vision of putting them in the maze. I go in the business, you gotta go in the tank. No, I got the process.
Here we go, Dashy trying to stop him. 6.1 seconds. Oh, Bruce.
Better get the moving, the energy, you're insane.
Teammates finding kills. The Subliners, they can't deal with it.
I'm on top.
Bruce.
Everybody knows when they see me. I'm on top.
3 down. All
No, they take a place to the ceiling. I'm on top.
OpTic are in.
Basing on the man of the city. All I do is hustle on the move with the muscle. I can tell they wanna jump and need a fire in the
comes
city.
to a close.
I'm on top.
We're going to a hard point.
I'm on top. I'm on top. I'm on top.
Who cares on this whatsoever if you're a Subliners fan? Fred, he's keeping mid-map safe. Sky's gone. The hard point is green once again. 10 seconds remaining here and for the third time. The Subliners are on P2. The gunfight again. Another fire spree from Dashy, the only player positive on the team. Hydra, the only player on P2. And Kenny fries the rotation. Guaranteed. Peels him off the dozer. Dashy on the 6. He's got a cruise. Sky stays alive, but there's too many members of the OpTic lineup. This is it. It's done. Desperation as you are going to the grand finals to face FaZe once again.
But we're literally winning the game.
Bro, they weren't even.
That's why I kept reinforcing. Yo, we get this.
Wait.
You know what I mean?
Scream late at the beginning of the game. Oh, bro, I almost went and screamed. Dude, I was saying to JP, I was like, bro, they all almost roasted him for that one. Bro,
we went into the finals, looking forward that we could definitely win this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, this is where you want them. Exactly what you need to do to, once again, stay in this game despite some rough moments at times. Resilience is key, but the multi-kills keep flowing for Simp. You see the lock on the minimap. Next hard point is upcoming. You've got the right side of the map covered. You got to make a run now if you're OpTic. You got to make a run now to listen in with OpTic Gaming.
They can only go middle. You said it?
No. Come on, Fred, I go one.
I have mid. You guys have middle. I call mid.
I ran away.
I'm all left.
Are you?
Nothing right.
We're back in the game, bro. Top
top.
Keep holding the right. I'm gonna leave you on the right. Keep holding the right.
Top right. Leave over in the middle. One ticket tell. One HP. Alright, Jazzy going around middle. Hey, Jazzy. Low right.
Two right on me. Two right. Left. Shit!
Can pounce from just about anywhere, spreading it out. Same thing can be said for Atlanta FaZe. You get the kill at ult, so you take care of the top side of the map. You start to collapse if you're FaZe. Sliding in his Shotzzy as the movement is on. Forwarder over him, lands behind one, keeps on rolling as he starts to take over. Down 18.
And this is where they found so much time last time we were here. Oh, Simto with another double. He's up to 30. On the hill, though, is Kenny. He's got the help of Pred. Here comes the pressure for FaZe, though. The break attempt, and they're able to get in.
I'm pretty sure that's the third time there's been a player on 5 in a row for OpTic Texas, and Simp has got the kill. He stopped them from getting a cruise, which may or may not have been a big play. They've fallen just a little bit short, but the scoreline still here, still battling.
He can dance in what he does best. Look at your mini-map. Number 8, that's Dashy. We're going to a P3.
Uh-oh, here we go. You get another 2 seconds from that, but in the point and the chance to win it there will be OpTic Texas. Everybody tracking back, trying to set up the pressure on FaZe now to break. One break, and this is done. The green wall has got to hold strong as the routes come in. It's Simp with the opener. He's on 34, 4v3. Now you win it on the bottom, you win it on the top. It's a Tiny Tears with a pitch, and just like that, wipe them off the board. FaZe up 1-0. And destroys Simpa, not quite having the vertical he wants, and that's going to lead to a death. Shotzzy able to get the first blood. Draza at least gets one, but 3-on-2 quickly. Can they isolate Dashy? Dashy trying to get away. The help is coming through on the plane side to try and get him out. Dashy for now gets out, and he gets a kill. Great work there from Dash.
Yeah, I thought he was isolated, but he's able to play his life. He gets some help from Kenny. They know where a BZ is. And this is one of those rounds where they really switched up the pace inside of A. Sometimes going slow, sometimes just hitting it. And you saw it that round. Catches Simp and Draza off guard. Now a 1v3 for a BZ.
Well, Simp's trying to jump onto the railing, just can't quite get there, and then things... Quick plants that put the pressure on the FaZe. We'll see if they can do that. It's an aggressive defense.
Oh
aggressive defense, and Kenny! Give me a triple!
What are we seeing on the stage today with these nades?
I'm going to say, if he loses that, things get interesting, but Pred able to finish it. It's Kenny, it's OpTic with the nade, it's all laughs at Kenny on the main stage. 30 to go. Info, spot, Shotzzy wins it, a BZ trades it. Kenny has to worry about both sides. 25 to go. Time dwindling.
Chelsea's Dashy. Now they're going to start to cross, start to work this area, but Dashy able to win it. Sim now, the last player alive. Not a lot of time, and Dashy goes huge for OpTic. We are all tied up. At a cafe. A close laundry spawn. OpTic winning the gunfights, but a BZ the last man. And there we go, 3 dead. 4 dead, 3 alive for OpTic. 3 on it.
Oh my God,
Trophy
here we
down.
go. They got the stack. Second tick is done. FaZe trying to go. It's moving so quickly. Can they get in and contest? They're soaring through. It's just about done. The contest is in. Shotzzy kills everybody in front of him, but FaZe are able to get in. Just barely get in. One team kill hurts, but my God, it's close.
Still time for OpTic to get there. Kenny with another one. 4 lives remaining for FaZe. You have one last chance if you're OpTic. Kenny the point man, here we go.
Gotta hold with no respawns. They're holding for now. They win 1, nobody left. FaZe hold with no respawns remaining. In there, but my bad. Now the rotation.
Sim might spawn out here.
Let's see where he spawns up.
Yeah, he will.
Can he get there fast enough that he's able to help on this? Depending on if they pick it up, he might be able to fight the players there a ticket. The longer Draza can hold, the better. Screw it, Draza will kill everybody. Then Simp gets involved. Another huge moment there for Draz. -5 right now, but Makin's a play. Simp, a flurry for him as he spawns out as well. Looking to get back in front now with your Atlanta FaZe. 23 needed for the victory here for OpTic Texas. Lead changed around the corner here, P5. You can win it, though. You can win it if you are FaZe right now. The time is available. The beamers are in. The 2-man game is through as the shots are connecting. There's no open ticket. They can't find a crack in the defense. It is a lockdown from Atlanta FaZe. So far, perfect in the hard points this matchup. Looking for another. They shall not pass. 5 in a row for Cell. They lock them up. They shut them down. They win another hard point.
Such a strong position trying to finesse. Here comes the teamwork. Here comes OpTic. They're able to find 2. Almost a third. Smoke down. We keep fighting.
Oh, BZ just able to get out with his life and now reposition and try to fight. BZ gets another this time. Can't get out.
And it's like a
toying with Cell.
So yeah, just kind of playing around. He doesn't have the bomb either, so he's got to collect that. Shotzzy gonna spot him again. Just sliding around his optic. Shotzzy gonna spot him, and he's able to find one, but a quick trade from Dashy. Done catches Kenny again. Shotzzy trying to find the trade, not gonna happen. MC backs away.
I think Cell aim locking onto Kenny's forehead because I think he just headshot him 4 or 5 times in this map.
The problem here too for Shotzzy, there's so many players around him. Look at the minimap. He's got to try to find the second. Now bomb is down, all down to Dashy.
Big Bruce for the 1v3. Can he tear him apart? He got eyes right on bomb. He's gonna check the corner.
Oh, he didn't check it. Does it clear?
In Atlanta, FaZe take it! The first championship in 413 days. The boys celebrate on the main stage.
Happened, right? But just, I mean, again, it's 252-27, it's 252-37. Every game was close, but when it really came down to it, OpTic just didn't have that factor. You know, they were dying without trades, and that's going to be the difference maker.
I mean, I just think the, you know, we've talked about this with this OpTic team that, you know, Brandon's not always the quickest player. I think they got to go back and watch the film and work on, I don't know if it's a mental thing, I don't know if it's a chemistry thing, on just playing the same way they do against other teams and not being, I guess, so scared to play FaZe.
I don't know if they. I don't know if it's I wouldn't say they're scared.
I just think FaZe is just better. Like, they're just a better team.